It's day 10 of our motorbike adventure across Vietnam, riding from south to north. Over the next 2 days, we'll be clocking some seriously long hours on the bikes, diving into new local dishes, and naturally stopping to pet every dog we meet along the way.
We've been driving for about 45 minutes now, and we're guessing the day is probably going to take around 5 or 6 hours because the GPS says 3.5. And we just pulled over because there's some really beautiful views. I don't know exactly what's growing here besides they've got a bunch of trees planted in rows. We've passed by a couple of man-made forests that had a bunch of cows in them. Yeah, just really beautiful, different scenery than what we've seen so far.
We've been going for 2 hours and 42 minutes, and the temperature right now is hot. I mean, we've been wanting sun. We got sun.
We got all the sun.
And now it's a lot of sun. We pulled over at a place, I was thinking maybe it was going to be coffee. It says coffee, but it looks like they repair bikes. Not quite sure. They had a fridge of drinks, and this one is called Mirinda. I don't know if it's a brand. I don't know if it's what's inside of it is called that. It has a very distinct smell that I can't place.
I really want to smell it.
You'll be able to place that smell, I'm sure.
It smells like licorice.
Licorice, that's the smell. I'm not gonna like this, but I'm gonna try it. It's kind of like a cola. It definitely has like that licorice flavor to it, but it's not like licorice. It's not great. But I will say, it's cold and it's carbonated, and that's enough for me, and I'll drink the whole thing. Not a great aftertaste, but as you're drinking it, it's like a nice mouth taste to it. So take from that what you will. We've arrived now in Pleiku. Drive went pretty fast today. I think it took us, 5 hours? Not a great drive, to be honest. Mainly because it was super hot and it was kind of boring. There wasn't a lot of scenery. There wasn't a lot to do. It was just go 50, go down this road and just don't turn left or right for 2 hours. And then turn right and then 2 hours. Not a really exhilarating drive today. But we've arrived. We got into our hotel, and then immediately we went out and found some food. Just around the corner from our hotel, there's a place that sells broken rice with pork, I believe.
For me, it felt like it was a pretty long drive today. I just found it pretty boring. At a certain point, like Dave said, when you're just on straight roads and nothing's happening, I feel like it's more mentally exhausting than anything else. And clearly I haven't fully learned my lesson about sunburns and the fact that sunscreen doesn't completely prevent them. I'm starting to get pretty cool bracelet tan, and my ankle is very burnt because I only wear ankle socks, and then my jeans ride up a little bit and expose part of my ankle while I'm riding, and it burnt pretty bad. So I think I'm gonna wear a pair of Dave's socks tomorrow, and then I might have to cut up a pair of my socks to make an armband or something, because on both wrists now. I'm getting some cute little bracelet tans / burns, and not a good look. So to deal with that later too.
I don't know if we're gonna do it today or we're gonna do it tomorrow, but once we drive our bikes 1,000 kilometers, we have to get the oil changed. Pleiku is the last spot close by where we can get the oil change done at a Honda dealership. They want it done specifically at a Honda dealership. So we've done about 880 kilometers at this point. So yeah, we're just probably gonna be doing that either tonight or tomorrow.
This morning we had to come for an oil change because we're getting close to 1,000 kilometers, and basically we weren't going to be able to hit another Honda dealership between here and Hoi An, and then we'd be way over. So we're doing it a little bit early. We just drove 4 minutes from our hotel to this dealership, and they got us right in. Currently they're draining the old oil from both of our bikes, and hopefully it won't be too long. It was $88,000 per bike, so $176 total. So around $4.50 Canadian each to get our bike oil change. Not too bad, and we've been here for less than 10 minutes. It was so fast.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
So we've been driving for just about an hour and a half, just slightly less, and stopped in a town called Kontum. And yeah, we just stopped for some coffees. And while the coffee's pretty good, unfortunately they're not serving any food right now. So we are going to have to find another place in the city to get something to eat. But it's a really nice little place. The entire structure is made from bamboo, so it's supposed to be really good for airflow, and it actually is really cool in here. So this cafe didn't have any milk alternatives, so I just got a black coffee with ice, and then I have a bunch of oat milk still, so I just add it to make my own. And then they've got a nice coffee with fresh milk.
Thank you.
Thank you. We just drove a couple minutes down the road and came to this place. I'm not going to try and pronounce the name, but it looks really good. And the owner came and got us seats and explained the menu to us. So we've ordered kind of like a DIY spring roll thing. So it's supposed to come with like pork and some vegetables and the wraps, like the rice papers, so that we can roll them ourselves. And then he also recommended that we try the bamboo rice. And so I believe the rice is going to come in like a stick of bamboo. So we got one of those to try too.
So you can see this, and you will put this. Yeah. Yeah, and put in the salt. Okay, you can see this.
Okay.
Yeah, you try this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. You take the rice paper here, you put it into the water. And after that, you crack it. Okay, once it's enough. After that, I will take the topping in here. One the bok, a little salad, one the ram. I take the mango, cucumber, and a little the mint. Everything here you take a little. And after that, you roll it and put in the salt and eat this. Yeah, you try.
All right, here we go.
Oh, more. Yes.
There we go. Good?
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay, how do you feel?
That's good.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
okay,
you.
try it and enjoy your food.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's actually really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's a mango sauce. It kind of tastes pretty sweet, but there's also mango in it, so I'm not 100% sure. But if you want it to be a little spicier, they also have some spicy chili sauce.
That is very good. It's nice that he showed us. We would have probably figured it out, maybe, but it would have taken us a YouTube video.
We just got into this town, wherever this town is, about 30-40 minutes ago, and this is the first place that we've actually just driven up to and asked if they had any rooms available, because there just wasn't anything available on Agoda. And luckily they had quite a few rooms available. So I walked around with the owner and he showed me a couple of them. And we settled on a room on the second floor. It only has one bed, which is not our favorite thing when it's not a very big bed. One of the ones downstairs had 2 beds, but this one has AC and the one downstairs didn't. So the AC won out. And yeah, it's pretty nice. It's got a little mini fridge. It had some water bottles in it. The bed's pretty hard. You know, we've been spoiled the past little bit with nice soft beds, but we were kind of expecting this to happen once we got a little bit more rural. But we still have our own bathroom, and we have a little balcony that looks out over some farmers' fields and some hills and stuff. It's very pretty. So it's just about 5 o'clock, so we think we're gonna go and try and find something to eat right now before it starts getting dark, because it might get a little bit trickier. And then yeah, we'll be back here just to hang out for the night and then hopefully up early. We always say that, but it's never quite as early as we planned. And yeah, because we're hoping to make it all the way to Hoi An tomorrow, which could be a very long day. Did you get them?
Maybe.
There's a couple resident mosquitoes here that are not welcome, and we've got a couple of them, but there's one that still keeps getting around. Hopefully that's almost the end of them. I have a feeling they'll just keep coming.
Yeah.
And they won't stop coming. Come here. Come here. You kind of look like a bear. Oh, hi. So we had sort of a destination in mind when we set out from the hotel, and it was about a kilometer's walk away, so we figured we'd end up there eventually if we didn't find somewhere else on the way. And we only traveled down the street a couple of minutes, and then we came across this place. I believe it's called Kwan 77. They just had a big sign out front that basically said rice and noodles. The food is looking incredible. It's really hot. The beef was, I think, pretty fresh because it was cooked inside the broth, and I'm quite excited for this. It's been a while. When did we eat last? Did we eat breakfast?
Yeah, right in that town.
Oh, okay. It was kind of like a lunch.
We
brunch.
rolled it up and.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The days are just blurring together. See how it is. It's very good. The broth is nice. It's very hot. I'm gonna try with a little bit of beef. It's good. Beef's a little chewy, but it's probably just whatever cut it is. But besides that, the flavor's good. And one of the gentlemen here just came over and showed us that we need to use a spoon in order to get some broth with the noodles. So I'll probably do that so I don't get in trouble.
Join us next time as we make the final push to Hoi An, where we'll face the most challenging roads yet, roast in the hottest weather so far, and take all the breaks before rolling into what might just be our favorite city in Vietnam.